Welcome to another 10 to 10 for 10 training and leadership development. We got a full house in the house today. So we got a record number of people in our live training. So I'm just going to give them a chance to holler and shout. Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Great.
Hey,
Great.
hello
Hey,
everyone.
great.
Hey.
Wonderful. Excellent.
All right. We're super excited. So much going on. We also had a record number of people being onboarded yesterday. Like so many people came in yesterday. Have you guys seen the chart? We got a new guy here. His name is Shane. Hello, Shane.
Good evening. How are you?
Good. I'm going to banter with you today. Is that all right?
Sure.
All right. So let me just share my screen, Shane. And let's see here. All right, I'm going to go minimize this for a minute. These are all the people that came in yesterday, guys. A whole bunch of them. All right. And we got, let's go into our chart here. This is PFB, guys. Look at that, like a rocket, right? From all the way down here at 15,000, it has shot all the way up in a matter of a week to 36,000. I think it's on its way to 40. Pretty sure we're going to end up about 40-ish, right? Take a little dip and then on its way back up to 50. So you guys got that to look forward to. So what do you think of this chart here, Shane?
It looks like it's going in the right direction to me.
There you go. There you go. Let me give you a view of the whole thing. Let's see if I can make this work. Let me refresh it. There we go. Let's see if I shrink it down like this. Sometimes I can get the whole thing and the entire experience. And it looks like we might get too long for that. But anyway, I think it will grow here. You know what? I think I might be in the wrong one. Let's click on the USDT over here. Over here, you got BNB and you got USDT. So we're just going to flip to the USDT. That's the main one. That's a good looking chart right there. All right, so go all the way back to the beginning here. Squeeze it all in. We started. There we go. We got the whole thing, guys. Way down in this corner over here. Okay, it started at $100 per PFB coin. Okay, in the first week, it shot up to $10,000 in the first week, and then in the first 6 weeks, it made an all-time high of $64,000. And this is a highly unusual chart for anything in the world, including cryptocurrency. Okay. And that's because we're kind of doing the opposite of what everybody else does, right? Everybody else is trying to collect as much money as possible by selling dirt cheap coins for as long as they can. And then they do a pump to then collect profits, right? And that's what normally happens. In our case, we want the high price so we can maximize how much we can pull out of the market. Does that make sense, Shane?
It makes complete sense.
All right, so we maximize price and maximize how much we can pull out. Then we sell it down, and then the people coming in purchasing the coin to pay their monthly fees and the assurance and all that, they pump it back up. That's called positive buying pressure. Then we sell it down. Positive buying pressure, we sell it down. Positive buying pressure, sell it down. And that's how we're able to take money out of the market and pay to our members funding that they don't have to pay back. What do you think about that concept, Shane?
I think it's hopefully working well. It seems to be.
Yeah, so it's off to a good start, I would say. So tell me a little bit about you, Shane. Where are you from? And
Me, I live in Florida.
you're in Florida.
I am.
And who invited you to be a part of Pool Funding?
A good friend of mine, Bruce, that I work with. We have a couple businesses together.
Okay, Bruce is your buddy.
Yeah.
And what did Bruce actually tell you that made you go, okay, I'll take a look? What was it that got your attention?
It's really not that exciting. He told me there was a crypto opportunity that he had recently got involved with, and I mean that's probably about it. It wasn't really this,
Okay.
real,
So
real big.
in your case, your relationship with Bruce is like you like doing things together, right?
Yeah, we work together, partners. We do a lot of stuff together. We see each other every day, pretty much.
All right, that's great. You know, I wish everybody had that story. I wish everybody had a buddy like Bruce has
Yeah.
in a Shane here. Okay, it'd be great if everybody had two of those, right? They had a Shane and another one, and then everybody easily get qualified because they just,
Yeah.
hey, I'm doing this. Okay, I'll do it too. Whatever you
Yeah, that's
do,
pretty
I
much it.
do.
That was the conversation, honestly.
All right.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want this thing to grow fast. You know, when people say they can't find two people, like, what? What about your mother? Oh, she's dead. Okay. What about your best friend? Oh, okay. Yeah, those are some interesting conversations sometimes we have. But Shane, you and Bruce, good buds, business partners, making things happen. You're gonna love it here. Both of you are gonna love your entire experience in the full funding and what we're doing. We're gonna change the world with this idea. Let's
Looking
face it,
forward to it.
if you compare this to the bank, you know, even if you get a great deal, like an interest-free loan at the bank, imagine if you got $10,000, Shane, from the bank, interest-free. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Yeah,
Okay.
not realistic, but it sounds good.
But you know, let's say I'm not going to pin you down on what you make, but let's just say you make $25 an hour. It would take 400 hours to pay back that $10,000. Right? That's the
Yeah,
math,
yeah, that's the
right?
math.
So
Yeah,
I'm kind of like looking at Americans. I think a lot of Americans, you know, $25 an hour, some are higher, right? So
yeah,
something like that. And it takes 400 hours. That's a lot of hours, wouldn't you agree? And so that's the alternative to what we're doing. We're going to give you $10,000 and you don't have to pay back. That saves you 400 hours. That's cool, right?
yeah. I'll take it.
That's what we're talking about. Now you need a little bit to operate in here. You need to come to the table with something because this ain't a free money here. We're not offering free money. We're offering money that you don't have to pay back. But we have a system, and and when you come aboard, and you're a new person, you've been with us what, 4 days now?
Yeah,
Okay, so what your contribution to the system is the following. You need an operating budget to plug into our, you know, into our transactions that we do all the time. Okay. So you need an operating budget for that. Does that make sense?
yeah,
Now, what we're offering right now is two choices. You can either come in for $30 operating budget and start in the $1 pool, or you can come into the $10 pool with a $300 operating budget. That makes sense?
yes, it does.
And you came in with what, $300?
I did.
Okay, so that's what you did. All right, now the next thing is you need to contribute to the pool, and we're not talking about add more water, okay? Because we're not talking about a swimming pool here. We're talking about a pool of people, and we want what we're looking for you to do is help us reach exponentiality, and it takes two to create that. So you have to bring in at least two people into the pool in order to be qualified to be in, you know, receiving positive flow out of our funding operation. Okay, two. So a $300 operating budget and two people coming in with you. Do you have anybody in mind for that?
Yeah, I've got one in tonight, and should have another one next week when they get back from vacation.
You're on it. You are on it. Love it. Love it, Shane. Okay. So you bring in a minimum two, and worst case scenario, if that's all you ever did, if you basically scale up from where you're at the $10 pool up to the $100 pool, you know, with two people, and then take it up from there to the $1,000 pool later this year, with the two of those people paying you $1,000 every day, and you're paying out $1,000 every day, that still leaves you with $1,000 a day left over for you to use as funding that you don't have to pay back. So what's 1,000 times 30 days?
What, 30 grand, right?
That's $30,000 monthly funding that you don't have to pay back, and that's just only on two people alone. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
That's what we're talking about, guys. So look, you got to make a contribution. It's such a small thing. If you compare, you know, the two people you got to find and help and be, you know, and support and a small operating budget to kind of get things started. Because what happens, your 300 will turn into 500 and your 500 will turn into 1,000 will turn into 10,000 and so on as you you know, continue operating within our system. That's the whole idea, right? Behind an operating budget, that you should only put you should not need more than $300 ever, right? If you get on it like Shane here, he's got his 2 people already lining up, so he's not going to wait until his operating budget dries up to 0 before he goes out and tries to get 2 people. He's on it now, getting it done as a new person 4 days in. Okay. So he's doing exactly, and he's showing up to training. So he's doing exactly what I am teaching people to do to become millionaires. To become a millionaire, Shane, you got to bring me 4. So not 2, 4. Fair enough?
Sure.
Okay. Same thing happens where you got 4 people sending you $1,000 every day. You're going to send out $1,000 every day. That's going to get you 3,000. It's left over for you to use. 3,000 times 30 days is $90,000 monthly. 90,000 times 12 months is over 1 million a year funding on the same 4 people, and the same 4 people in 2024, and the same 4 people in 2025, same 4 people in the year 2026. You get the point. It goes on and on and on. Same 4 people, $1 million a year funding. Sound good?
Yeah, man.
That's gonna help you change the world in the way that you want to change the world into, right?
Sure.
All right, there you go. And that's the opportunity we're putting out there for everybody. So I want you guys to realize that we are new, but we're also, you can see here, we actually have some achievement under our belt here in our first 6 months. We're very proud of what we've accomplished in our first 6 months. And Shane is a product of what we're able to attract into our community. Somebody like Shane, somebody like Bruce, these guys are awesome. And you can tell, just by the sound of his voice, what kind of person he is, that he's got some intelligence, and he's a man, right? You can tell that. And right. And
I don't know about the intelligence part, but I'm definitely a man.
there we go. So at least you missed the one out of the 2. All right. All right. So we're bringing together the world in what we're doing, because we look at the world and say, look, it makes more sense that money should be coming to humanity, and let the robots and the AI and the computers take over all the jobs anyway. It's going to happen anyway, but it doesn't squeeze us out of having money. You know what I'm saying? We should just be able to have money, create a luxury economy around it. And, people can be pursuing higher pursuits like art, music, maybe something spiritual, whatever. So humanity has better things to do than to grind out a 9 to 5, 40 year, kind of deal that ends up not even, taking care of you in your retirement years, right? That deal's done. We're already disappointed in the result of that deal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're moving on to something better. Full funding is leading the charge. It's a beginning of something I like to call a movement, right? We'll call it the luxury economy movement. What do you think of that?
That sounds good. I like
Yeah,
that. Very
yeah.
catchy.
Yeah, so that's what we want to create. And enough of us come together, we can make it actually happen, and we will change the world for the better. It's just a matter of enough of us believing in ourselves, and we'll make it happen. Thank you for bantering with me today, Shane. Really do appreciate that.
Yeah, very welcome. Nice chatting with you.
So what we have here is we got a bunch of people. We got a couple of pages of people here. Well, maybe if I flip, I'm recording, right? So I'll show everybody here. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everyone. So that's today's 10 at 10 for 10 training and leadership development. I want to thank all of you that came here live. You're loved and appreciated so much, and the opportunity to be interactive with you is a lot of fun for me. I hope you're having fun too when you come here. And then for those that are catching us on YouTube, maybe 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is not a good time for you for some reason. That's okay. You can catch us every day on YouTube. And while you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Give us a like, and we enjoy positive comments. So please give us a positive comment while you're on YouTube. We appreciate that. Thank you for coming. I'm going to have everybody unmute now, and you can say bye or hasta la vista or whatever you're going to say to let everybody know we're done with this call. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
We're gonna have a great night.
Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.